Wow, I can finally go live on Facebook, on YouTube, on my phone now. This is new. I was just playing around and realized that I have the option to go live now on YouTube on my phone. That's good. My boss, Ray. Anyway, I wanted to take this opportunity to apologize to you all for not being able to go live this morning for Monday Morning Meds. My restream app, I don't know what's going on with it. Something is going on with it and it wouldn't work. A lot of technical difficulties. So I'm not sure why, but I'm just happy that I can now go live on my phone. So even if something happens with the app, the program, not the app, the program on my computer, I can come live on the phone, and so you can actually hear from me. Wow, I spent this afternoon at Pembroke Hall High School mentoring some kids, and can I tell you, it was a phenomenal experience. I don't know how to use this Facebook thing yet. This YouTube guys follow on Facebook as well, so we covered both social. Thank you, Mrs. KM. Thank you for letting me know, because I tried I tried to go. I don't know what happened. I used Caster and Caster just wasn't connecting this morning. Caster normally breaks the stream down so it can actually go on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. It just wasn't happening this morning, so I just went live on Facebook alone. So my apologies, YouTube. I will, now that I can go live on my phone, I'm so happy we can have this conversation. We can make sure that we can have conversations more often, because I like to go live spontaneously like I'm doing now. I'm actually at, oops, sorry, I'm actually, that's my daughter right there. Say hi, Sunny Bunny.
Hi, Sunny Bunny.
You think you're cute, don't you? We call her Sunny Bunny. Her name is Sunny. So that's my baby. She's looking through the car, digging up coins. What you want to buy? What you buying?
I don't know.
You just buying something. You just a buy for buying sake. Oh boy. You see what I mean, Pickney? So she's looking through the car to see where in the creases and crevices where coins fall, so she can find a coin. Anyway, I went to Pembroke Hall High. I'm now at football with my son. This thing can rotate? Yes, it can. I can rotate the screen so I can see. Right, so I'm at the football field with Sebastian. Right, so while I'm waiting on him, I just decided to have a little conversation. Sundari, you're annoying me.
You have $100?
No, I don't have any change, baby. I have a big money and I'm not going to break it down for $100. What do you want?
I don't know.
Look in my purse if you see any change. See the purse there. You might find some gin bang gin, I don't know.
Gin bang gin.
Gin bang gin. But if you see anything. Right, so as I was saying, you see anything? Just the big money, don't
I'm looking.
Okay. I went to Pembroke Hall and I just had a talk. One of these little girls that I spoke to remind me so much of my daughter. Oh my God. She remind me, she's a spitting, she don't look like her, but her personality. I was like, boy, this school, these children are so misunderstood. And I think this is it with a lot of the children in Jamaica. They're misunderstood. And by people who are not trained to deal with children. Hi Lisa, how are you? How you doing? I'm talking about my experience at Pembroke Hall High today. It was very enlightening for me. Very enlightening, you know? And I'm very happy that I took the opportunity to go. The irony of the situation, I know that you guys on YouTube have been out of the loop, but this whole thing started last week when this little girl, hey Angela, how you doing? It all started last week when this little girl did. She washed away in the sea, Kimora White, and I was so upset. I went out. I mean, I start chaw fire, literally start chaw fire. I cuss everybody. The teacher them take on the cause, because I cuss off the teacher too. Because how can you send a sick 8-year-old home in the rain by herself? Even if the parents careless. And clearly the parents careless, but even if the parents careless, oh, you must send a picnic that age by herself in the rain. And then people are saying, I see even an article in the paper today saying, oh, that is how rural districts are children, once them come out of basic school, them walk home by themselves. When I forget, say last year we had the killing of Shantae Sky's 8-year-old for the same reason, because she walked home by herself in the rain and man take her away and go rape her and kill her. So is it that we don't learn as a people? And this is what I don't understand. Why aren't we learning? Ask my daughter, you ever go home by yourself?
No.
Why?
Jamaica is not a real place.
Because your mother won't allow you to. Remember when you was in first mom and you see the bus and you want to take the bus, what mommy do?
Scream.
Scream. I'd laugh you to scorn about take bus. I don't play those games with my kids. Right? They tried this social experiment with my son, Sean Douglas, and he was held up and robbed. Alright? In high school. They stole his phone. They held him up at knife point, and that was it. From then, don't tell me about allowing my children to take bus and doing all of these things to experience, to be independent and those things. I'm not into that foolishness. I am not into that foolishness. Me will carry them everywhere. And even if and there are times that I'm not mobile, that I have not been mobile with them, a vehicle in the garage or what. Me take taxi, go pick up and pick them. Right? People for carpool. Them forget easily. It's like them don't have no brain, man. Angela, is like them don't think. And them cuss me off, you know. Them, I think that is why they wanted me to go to Pembroke Hall today, because they thought that the kids would have frightened me. The first thing I do when I was there, me hug up everybody. Children not used to that. Me hug up every one of them. Kids, they're like taken aback by that. And when I was leaving, there's this young man that I said, fuck, because I have no sense of direction. So I never know which direction I come from to go into the class. And me hug him up, me put my hand through, link my hand through his hand and say, come young man, walk me back to my car. He was so pleasantly surprised. You must treat children like human beings. If you want them to, you want the best out of children, treat them like the little human beings they are. No, bawl and scream after them. And I mean, sometimes when children act out, they're going through stuff. They might go through a whole heap. Right? And I don't think we're training our teachers to understand this. We're not training them to understand. Sundari, you're haunted. See my little human there?
What?
You're haunted?
I'm looking for fun.
But no, say this lady don't have no change for $5,000. Say it don't even make sense I give you. You understand how would I give you, but no, she can't change it. You understand? Come, see some coins here, but it's bare $1. She would take the $1 then?
No.
You asked her?
Yep.
Oh, we can't help you then. What you want? What you want? That's my little human there giving me trouble. But she's a super talented dancer. She's a prodigy. For those of you who don't know, I'm the mother of a child prodigy. Yes. Is a $1? You find $1? Yes. She's a very talented dancer and singer and all of these things. So she had a show yesterday. So she called school today. She born school today. Well, I woke her up this morning, but she literally couldn't get up out of the bed. She got up out of the bed, and then I realized that she was on the floor in the passage. She was on the floor in the passage sleeping on the ground in front of the bathroom. So I say, you know what? It don't make no sense. Because if she's so exhausted, she performed Saturday and Sunday at Dance Umbrella. And if she is so tired, I never think it make no sense for sending her to school, because it would have been a very unproductive day for her. It happened last weekend with my son with football, by the way, because I encourage my children to do activities. You find enough? How much you find? You got 100 yet? Say you never carry your bag with your money. Say you never know, say you're hungry. Yes, Angela. So that's me kind of, how much you reach?
A $10 shot.
So she can't take $1?
Nope.
Is that she tell you? No, sir. She too hard. And you go through my bag and never say me? Yeah, so where my children are concerned, me just have, I don't know. I think of the worst. I think of the worst things that could happen. So I don't see, if I think like this, why is it that other parents, here baby, say $5 more here. Why other people can't think like me? Say, listen, just imagine the worst happening.
I found it.
You found one? Alright, good. So you're good now. Mhm. Just imagine the worst happening. Imagine the worst happening. Yeah, don't think that it can't happen to your child. It can happen to anybody picnic. So just put yourself in the position. What would you do if them take away your picnic and rape her and kill her? That's what me thinking. Me allow she for go up on the... No, sir. She's 13 years old. Not doing it. She's never taken the bus before. You understand? And the thing is, I'm not telling people not to allow them children to commute, especially after them reach 10. But them little baby there, them little 8-year-old and 6-year-old when me say I walk up and down on the road by themselves. No, sir. Why is it that we can't why is it that we can't pool? If even, alright, so you can't carpool. Like, 5 parents can come together and pay a charter taxi for them children to go to school. Even if it's them, like you have some route taxi which charge $100 a head and things like that to carry people. So let us say them know say every morning they are supposed to pick up this group of students and it's 5 children, because I think a car can probably only carry 5. It's a station wagon, it can carry a little more. So why is it that a group of say 5 parents, 6 parents can come together and say, okay, charter this route, carry these children, and pay the taxi or to carry the kids to school every day? It's just $100. You understand? Carry or 200 if it's both ways. But why is that too much for? Is that too much for your own child? This is a child you're talking about? You understand? So I don't understand. I don't. It hurt me, it upset me. And I don't want to hear say, oh, the child live 5 minutes away from school and re. Now, like a picnic like that, not supposed to dip on the road by themselves. And you know, today's my mother's birthday, incidentally. And I had her on my program this morning. I'm so sorry you guys missed it. I'm going to download the video and upload it so you can catch it at your own time. But I had her on this morning. My mother is a teacher. She's retired now. She's a physiotherapist like me, but she's also a teacher, because after she got study physiotherapy, she went to teachers college. She went to Hart and did a diploma in education and training, and then she did her degree first in public admin, and then she did that, and then she did her master's. She has 2 masters actually. She has a master's in education, yes, and she has a master's in sports medicine. So she's highly qualified, and you know, I look up to her so much. Today she's 68 years old. I look up to her. My mother is like my biggest inspiration and my biggest aspiration, because I do aspire to be like my mother. And you know, I brought her on this morning and she was saying that, boy, the kind of love that you have to have for teaching, basically it can't be monetary. It has to be a deeper love, a deeper understanding for the needs of the young people. And if you don't have that, it don't make no sense you teach, you know. Oh, she go back. We seen. So why you never tell me say you want one? Why you never tell me say you want one?
No, I got to buy the thing that I wanted and then never had it.
Oh, hush. So today is her birthday. She's having a bad birthday though, because apparently she never realized Sarah stick her up, and because she doesn't drive, she have a driver, and them seized the vehicle. So my father had to rush while I was at Pembroke High, so I couldn't even move to go rescue her. But as I said, she's 68 years old. I made think so them police a little bit too hard still, because her driver, always Miss Agina. Miss Agina is not much younger than her. Miss Agina about 65. So the 2 elderly people them. Yes, Angela, it's facts. We have to think about the children. It has to be about the children at the end of the day. And we need to breathe positivity into them and stop telling them bad things. When I spoke to those children at Pembroke Hall, look at them boy, they over there give themselves trouble. You see them? Watch them. You see how boy picnic get trouble? You see them giving trouble? It look like say them including my son. Including my son. Watch them. I sir. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just showing you how boys give trouble, and that's just boys. You understand? You can't scream and shout at them. But at the end of the day, when I spoke to those kids at Pembroke Hall today and asked them some of the bad experiences, most of their bad experiences had to do with what people said to them. You know, people call them things and tell them so them worthless, them good for nothing. And it really disappointed me. You understand? It really disappointed me. I was touched by the story, and some of them are so brilliant. There was this little boy that I spoke to, and him remind me of my son, my big son, Sean Douglas, where him just know what him want to do. Him want to be a mechanic. My son knew from day one that he wanted to be a chef. A chef. What am I saying? A chef?
A chef.
A chef. he know from, he knew from day one. You see, my daughter go laugh after me. She's an English. She is OCD when it comes on to the language, you know. So me and this chef. Anyway, he knew from day one that he wanted to be a chef. And this little boy that I spoke to today, he knew from day one. He know from day one he want to be a mechanic. And he tell me say his grandfather is a mechanic. He work with his grandfather on weekends, and he know how to fix truck and trailer and tractor and them things. Him know how much money him say he make $130,000 by just fixing one. If him fix the engine on one tractor, he knows exactly what he wants to do. That's one of the little boys I spoke to today. And you had others like that. You have one that's a pair of twins, and they were awesome. Two little girls, they were so awesome. But the thing is, we can't stigmatize these children, and we can't talk to them negatively. We have to breathe positivity in them and make them feel say they can be anything they want to be. It's some me see it. You understand? Even though my daughter, she on this dancing thing. I said she wants to be a professional dancer. So I'm telling her, I said, girl, get a degree in something else first, because at the end of the day, your foot can broke. I not call it down for her, but I just want to prepare her for the reality of anything being, anything happening. You understand? But I mean, just breathe life and possibility and positivity into them and watch them flourish. You understand? And I know my conversation with them made such a big difference because you could see it. You understand? Some of them were, this is some program called the Flourish program, and it's supposed to be troubled children. I can't understand how they said they were troubled, because I didn't have any trouble with them. I didn't have any trouble with them. So I couldn't understand why they were saying it's for troubled children, because I never had to shout, I never had to scream. All I do is smile and give a few hugs and listen. You understand? Listening. Children sometimes just want to be heard, then just want to be listened to. You understand? And laugh after sometimes. Laugh after them like me always. I laugh after for me pick me. What you doing?
Trying to close it first.
It can't close. It have too much things in it.
No, it just don't have a buckle.
That too. The buckle pop off. I be not change it. Yeah, so basically that's it. Again, I just want to apologize for not being live this morning. I'll try and sort my system out for Thursday, because Thursday we have to go live this Thursday. Because last Thursday, me say it's bare technical difficulties me I go through, you know. Bare technical difficulties. But this Thursday, we're gonna sort it out. And no, like how Facebook, like how YouTube bust me, I feel like my boss, because every time I check if I can go live on my phone, it says no, you're not eligible. I finally qualify. I'm finally eligible for something on YouTube. I wonder if it means my watch hours gone up, Lord. I need to check more. Why do I close my eyes? Because I don't know. It's something that I have small eyes and I always squint. I don't know. It's just a habit. Don't I squint all the time? Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
What?
You always close your eyes.
Yeah. It's just a habit. People think that so a lot of time I'm talking, people think I'm high. People think I'm high or something. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I'm the most healthy person you can. Hi Teresa. I'm answering King's question. But most of the times, King, I don't know. I've always had bad eyesight. Very, very bad eyesight. And I wear contacts actually. I don't see very well. I'm seeing now perfectly because I have my contacts in, believe it or not. But I'm so used to having had to squint right throughout my life to see the board, to see something. It just became a force of habit where I don't open my eyes, and I can't even open my. I think probably I have some issue with my lids now. I don't know how to open my eyes wide anymore. I really don't. So that's one of those things. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. This is my natural state where my eyes are like I literally look like I'm high all the time. And my daughter has beautiful, open, big, pretty. Hey, what's up, Taya? Yes,
my eyes small.
no.
This is as far as my eyes can go.
We have small, squinty eyes. But mine are extra squinty because I don't know. But not to digress. As I'm saying, Thursday I should be able to go live, hopefully. And if I can't do it, because I want to talk to Dr. Mead, Dr. Leslie Mead, about women's issues, PCOS, fibroids, all of those things. What else? So we have to get him on. Watch her showing off with our dancers pose.
Showing off
So how you just decide to just
because the back, my lower back is killing me.
so
I'm
that
stretching.
oh, you're stretching. Sorry, ma'am. She's stretching. She's stretching. Anyway, yeah, so that's Thursday. But now that I realize that I have this platform and I can do this now, because I'm here all the time. I'm most of the times in the evenings I'm watching my son play football. If I'm not doing this, I'm watching my daughter dance. Literally. Yeah. Because at this time of the day, you're listening, Lisa. Thank you. At this time of the day, normally my time is devoted to them. So with them extracurricular activities, somebody was calling me. Good. Keisha was trying to call me, then cut me off. No, my mother has very small eyes, and my mother is of Syrian descent and Indian and Syrian descent. I don't think I have it. We don't have no Chinese. No, we don't have no Chinese. Scottish. My mother's maiden name, Swire, is Scottish. It's a Scottish name. My grandfather was, his mother was, Douglas, what you call them, the dark Indians. His mother was dark Indian and his father was part Scottish. So his name is Swire. The spelling was actually Swire, and he changed it to Sweyer because him say it looked too much like swine. If they write the R bad, it looked like swine, so he changed the spelling. But yeah, that's basically it. So thank you, everybody. I see Keisha Hill trying to call me. I forget to give her that joke. So I was finishing the story. So the teachers came for me last week because I was very highly critical of the teachers as well as the parents of this little girl we wash with, and I still am highly critical because there's no way you can tell me it's okay for an 8-year-old to walk home alone when she's sick in the rain by herself. And so I was highly critical of it. And the teacher them come from the party, all the when me president of the association, him blocked me. Right? Him said me talking foolishness and he's so disappointed. And yes man, him blocked me good and proper. So it looked like them things say that they were trying, them look like them decided to them go and send me to the worst school. Because them think say I would have back away because I'm just full of mouth. Anyway, I went. You understand? Because I'm not afraid of pick me. Most of the time, as I said to your children, listen, I've been in a situation where a boy slapped me on my bottom already, and he was trying to be cute or cheeky. And boys do these things. Boys push their limits. They try to be cheeky. But we have to remember every other nature can come out of us. So exactly, King. You're quite right. So boys try to be cheeky and they slap. This little boy slapped me on my bottom. So I come and say, oh, so you like me? You slap me on my bottom, so you like me. Okay, you're my husband for the day. So you know what husbands do? They have to carry my bags. They have to go and buy my water or my juice when I want it. So I just had him running errands for me all day. That was his little punishment, him don't even know. But it worked out. It worked out. You understand? Because you turn every negative into a positive. Me prefer blow my top with my pitney them than anybody else pitney, and I really blow my top with my children. She's laughing. She's laughing. I blow my top often. She get the worst doing it because she lippy. She get the worst because she full of lips. Tell me say you don't full of lips. You hear her? She full of mouth. She full of mouth. Full of beer attitude. Full of a good. A good. A good. You see when you reach home, you know what will happen to you? You're going pop down like how you pop down this morning. But she full of beer attitude. And sometimes you have to count to 10, to 20, to 30 and take deep breaths.
You mean count to 1 then box me? No, count to 10.
You get boxed?
No.
Okay.
Figuratively speaking.
I'm just wondering. Okay. They say I'm going to kill the child. Is she laughing after me? It's not me laughing after her. Is she here laughing after me now? And showing off with her stretches.
I'm not showing off.
She did. I'm gonna upload the videos on my page of her dancing. She had her performance over the weekend. She dances with Ashi. And so she had performance at Dance Umbrella this weekend. So she a big dancer, man. She a child prodigy in dancing. So I'm gonna upload the videos eventually. But yeah, that's basically it. So the teachers thought that I would have backed away. Keisha Hill, me here say but them say me is my mad. I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally ill because I refused to back away from the point that I was making. What sports do they play? I used to play football for my country, Grenada, and basketball. Nice. My son plays football. He's at football training right now. I'm here waiting on him. My daughter is a dancer.
Which is a sport.
I agree. I fought for dancing to be called dance sport. So what are you talking about? Of course it's a sport. So my daughter is a dancer. And she's been dancing from she's about 3. Yeah, so she's like a child. She's like them. Lisa is saying the teacher is crazy for letting that child leave. Exactly. She is crazy for letting the child leave the school compound. And I don't understand how teachers are defending this. How you can allow listen, if all my picnic school, if me ever try that foolishness with my picnic, then cuss me dog rotten and tell me say them gonna call CDA from me. Me serious. Serious as a judge. I remember one time my son sick and I sent him to go up on a school trip. He had gastro a few days before, but he was so looking forward to this trip. This was a little bit after he had dengue, because all my kids had, for those of you who don't know, the reason why I'm so passionate about dengue, all of them had dengue at the same time and were basically admitted. The two little ones them first were admitted together, and as they were discharged, the big one was admitted. And a little bit after Sebastian had dengue, what quantify a person to be a teacher? I don't know, one piece of paper, then go teachers college and get degree. That's how it works in Jamaica. You don't have to have no passion for it. There is no psychometric testing. There is no personality assimilation. There is no training in child psychology, not at all. Me's a physiotherapist, and when me there physiotherapy school, them they train me in psychology. We had to do a whole semester in introduction to psychology. You understand? We learn the basic concepts of psychology. Yes, I'm telling you, all they need to do is go to teachers college and get a degree, and then they're a teacher. That's how it is in Jamaica. You know, and they wonder why we have this problem with the students, why it is that we have this problem with the teachers, even teacher retention, because they are more and listen, you need to get paid to operate. We all understand that, but most of them are concerned with money, and that is where the problem lies. You understand? So these teachers been taking me on all week. So it looked like them think that I would have backed away from going to Pembroke Hall High today, which I didn't, and I'm happy I did. You understand? What? How you look so? Probably you are. Vitamin C.
And then I don't know what, I didn't get it, but it feels...
Coffee?
Yeah, just like on top, but it hurts when I press it. Like right on top, like this one.
Vitamin
and this
C.
One
Take some high doses of vitamin C, like about 4,000 milligrams for the day, so you can use like the emergency and throw it in the... But the high dose vitamin C is the best anti-inflammatory. So wherever you're having inflammation throughout your body, and you can't overdose on vitamin C.
one, and I feel the other right here.
You're probably
And-
having some autoimmune disorder coming on. Huh? You need
And I
to
just
drink some of my
sometimes
green
feel-
juice.
I don't want to yourself overnight. You know why? Fresh every
No
day.
man, that one was fresh. I made that one for him, you know. But he just never drink it.
You never drink it.
I don't know, but I
never
gave
give
it to
I
him.
remember you didn't give me. I said, it's a cat, go ahead, guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
I made that one fresh the same morning. It wasn't any overnight. I don't believe in overnight green
always,
juice.
you have to drink it when you mix it.
Yeah, man, I make them when I'm giving them to my clients. I try to make them the same morning. You good? You take off your earring?
Hey. Take it off and put it on the back. Something else, moving it.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You go find that ring. Go find that ring, girl. Go find that ring. That's a big diamond. Go find that ring. I'm just wrapping with one of the parents here. So you're probably getting sick.
I don't know, that's why I'm just like, I'm trying to say, like, Nikki potatoes, like, Nikki, she's here. You saw her.
Yeah, I saw Nikki.
And I was like, and the boys got my coronavirus.
It's not coronavirus.
No, I just mean,
we need to have a talk though to
because
prepare for
I'm
this,
not-
you know, because when it comes,
Yeah, it is not stopping.
when it comes, we have to figure out how we're going to do this because this is gonna exactly.
Cannot go to wedding because the sweating and
The sweat
contact and
exactly.
Nikki said to me, "You them to play a skin down with it."
Yeah.
Well, I thought I took it because he was up in a away game and stuff
Yeah.
there, and they flew on a plane to come back, and I was like,
Jesus.
"Well."
You have to be very careful.
And she's watching it because she said it was 3 last week when she decided to bring Xander home, and now it's like.
So Xander is home now.
Xander bus down.
Oh, them come good.
Yeah, man.
Good.
They went out Saturday, but
Yes.
she didn't see them.
I
She never
think
knew
I saw Nikki Saturday though.
Yeah. So.
I'm happy
said
so
that
she bring
said
them
to me
home.
Today, she said she doing homeschooling with them because she
Yeah.
has to pick up them.
Yeah, but it's meant. But I think we have to go figure it out. We have to go do something to figure it out because this coronavirus thing is. It's not going anywhere. It not stop. It not stopping.
So even
It not
the
stopping.
tournament group said in a meter, there is nothing to be said. We don't need to be in a group to say that. Guess what? We're looking forward to summer. It is no longer going to be Easter.
No.
It is a hot zone right
It is
now.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
she said the area where she's from, she said she even, when she was there, she told me that Xander was sick. So when I asked her a while ago, and to come and say, "Oh, you look so tough, you look slim, man." She goes, yeah, she got the thing from, she was throwing up. Xander to go to the hospital. She was afraid to go because she wasn't sure. Only to find out that another person got admitted to the same hospital.
Here?
One, no, there. Anything that come, she catch. She has had H1N1.
She have everything. I remember she had dengue. She had dengue the other day. So she's like me. That's why I have to avoid everything. Yeah. Go get some rest, Shelly. Go get some rest. Me know. I know.
You don't understand. People don't have any more so funny or the people never have fun. They don't know.
Oh,
They never pop up like this, so you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Your husband do it.
You wake up the morning and you see.
Is your husband? Is your husband? Him love picnic. Him coming like me. If I had the space, I would have some of them for you.
No, that was not mine. No, you never found it. The first life. And me done. Me not do it again.
Till death do us part. Hush.
Me not do it again.
Go find that ring. Yeah, that's one of the parents are rapping with briefly. I see I lost some viewers, but that's okay. I think we're basically done now. I think we're basically done. But you see she's talking about the coronavirus in the setting that we are in. With the foot, we have to think about it because it's football. You understand? It's football we play and the kids. Because right now it look like say my son's supposed to travel to Florida over the Easter, and it look like that's gonna get canceled. That definitely look like it's gonna get knocked because Florida, they popped up with some cases in Florida since they are yesterday. So boy, it's gonna change life. Life as we know it won't be the same. But that's another discussion. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me. You hear from me more often live now. Now that I know that Facebook boss me and me can go live. And not I keep saying Facebook. Now that I know that YouTube boss me and I can go live on my phone. Because apparently I had to qualify for this. So I feel big. I feel big. Ray. So take care. Bye everybody. Till you see me again tomorrow. You'll see me again tomorrow. It's gonna be every day now. You'll be seeing me more often. Like and share it for me please, and help me, not help me grow my audience, help me to grow. I'm gonna go live more often. Bye Teresa, love and blessings my darling, take care of yourself. All right, see you.